Hey everyone, it's Desy, Cheng, and in this video, I'm going to be telling you which of these three Tom Bihn backpacks is my favorite and why. And I will go through each one of them, show you some of the features, and just do a kind of a quick comparison. Right over here, I do have the Techonaut 30, I have the Bixi 32, and I also have the Synik. This is the 26 liter. I know they have a 30 liter as well, but it's essentially the same backpack, but a little bit smaller. But I'm not going to be talking about size. I'm just going to be going through all of the features and just do a side-by-side comparison between the three of them. Now, full disclosure, Tom Bihn did send me all three of these backpacks for my honest YouTube review, which I have already done, and I'll link those in the description below. They did not ask me to make this comparison video. It's just kind of my own little idea and thing. Alright guys, so now let's do a side-by-side comparison between these three backpacks. Let's talk about the front. So this front, if you can tell, the Synik definitely has a little bit more organization. When you are looking at the front, there's two kind of pockets with internal organization right here. You also have another stash pocket right in the front for other accessories. And also in this front one, you do have a water bottle pocket where you throw down the middle of it. The problem I don't like about the water bottle pocket being in the middle is that when you do have a slightly medium to larger water bottle, it kind of protrudes a little bit, so you can't really put too much in this front pocket in front of it. For example, sunglasses, otherwise it will get squished. It also does have another small little stash pocket underneath here for just kind of like other small accessories or pouches. So definitely the Synik has more different kind of external organization in the front of the bag. When you are looking at the Bixi, I actually like the Bixi because it's actually just one zippered kind of main admin section where you do have a few organizers, zippered pouches, key leashes, and things like that. It does go all the way down to the bottom, so in addition to the organization, you can actually put a jacket or pouches or anything in this front pocket. Now, when we are looking at the Techonaut does not really have any organization for admin section, but it does have a bottom stash pocket, and that's gonna be great if you did have things like dirty laundry, shoes, or things like that. You can kind of throw it into this entire bottom section. And then on these sides, they do have kind of two side pockets. This one only goes to about halfway of the bag, so if you had a small pouch, granola bars, things like that, that would fit nicely at the very top right here. And then on this one side, this one does go all the way down to the bottom, so you can fit a water bottle. However, you can't be putting a larger kind of Nalgene water bottle or anything like that down the side. So it is a concealed water bottle pocket. And then the other kind of external zippered pocket is that you do have this pouch right here with also a key leash. So if you did have a pouch or small accessories, things like that, you can totally just kind of stash it at the top. Now, when we are looking at the Bixi, it does have a traditional external water bottle pocket on this one side, and then on this other side, you just do have a side grab handle. And sorry, on the Techonaut, you do have a much thicker grab handle on this one side. And when we are looking at the Synik, it doesn't. I pretty much showed you all of the external zippered pockets on the front side. Now let's look at the top of the bag. So looking at the top of the bag, you do have this kind of you got two kind of grab handles. You can kind of grab it here, or you can kind of grab it from the side. This is great because it's also at the back, so it also acts as a door hook. So if you are in the washroom or you just want to hang it on a door, you use this one, or if you just want to kind of grab it, you kind of use and grab this one. This one's got a nice little structure to it. Now, when we are looking at the Bixi is a little bit more traditional. So you still also have two. You got this little door hook right here, and then you also have just a standard kind of top grab handle at the top here. When we are looking over at the Synik has just one single top grab handle, but I will have to say that this is much smaller. The 30 liter might be a little bit larger, but I feel like definitely out of the three bags, I like the Bixi the best for the top grab handle, and then I like the Techonaut the second, and then the Synik is the third. Now let's kind of flip the bag around and let's kind of look at the back panel. So in terms of the straps, all three of them are pretty similar in terms of how they feel and how they are. It's kind of made out of that kind of neoprene-ish material. So I wouldn't say that there is one benefit to choose one strap over the other. However, there is a difference with the back panel. So let's start off with the Techonaut right now. You do see that there is some kind of raised 3D kind of padding right here. And then in addition to that, there is a horizontal luggage pass-through. And then when you are looking over at the Bixi, there is still that kind of padding. It definitely doesn't seem like it's as I guess sturdy or structured as the Techonaut, but the cool thing is you do have it becomes a horizontal or also a vertical luggage pass-through. So that's kind of one a good thing about the Bixi. You can kind of have it either way. And then when we are looking over at the Synik right here, it doesn't have a horizontal luggage pass-through. Actually, it doesn't have a luggage pass-through at all. But the back panel is a little bit different. It's got this kind of air mesh thing built into it. But yeah, overall, I mean, I think all three bags are comfy. I wouldn't say that one is a huge benefit over the other. And then they all of them have a removable waist strap, which is nice. And so now let's move into the main compartment of the bag. Let's start off with the Techonaut. So with the Techonaut, it just got this kind of one main zipper right here. And then on this flap there, it's just one single zippered pocket, which is fairly large, and it is mesh and see-through right here. And then when you are looking at the interior, you do have two kind of compression straps, which you could remove. And then inside is just kind of one big kind of open space. You can actually unzip this bottom piece, so you can expand all the way to the entire bottom. So in case you didn't want to use the bottom as a separated compartment, you can actually just expand it all the way and just fill up this entire volume. So this is a very, very spacious, and I really do like this. Now, when we are looking at the Bixi also opens up clamshell style, how it opens up all the way, which I do like. And then on this top flap, it does actually have two zipper compartments, so one more than that one, which I actually do like better, and it just adds a little bit more organization. Inside here, same thing, you do have two kind of removable compression straps, but I also, one thing I do like is I just like how the Bixi opens up a lot more, so you can actually, you know, put your packing cubes around and just really see everything nice and easily, kind of like a suitcase. So I really like the Bixi for that. And when we are looking at the Synik, you just kind of opens like this. There is no zippered pocket on this one side. However, there is a stash pocket for you just to kind of put other essentials. And it does have the same two kind of compression straps. And then this is kind of where your laptop would go. So you can kind of put your laptop at the top here. But there is also an additional side zipper where you can access your laptop from as well. So, and then there's also the actual laptop compartment. So I've already kind of shown you the Synik's one. But moving backwards towards the Bixi has a separated laptop compartment, which is at the back here. And here, there's actually, it's separated into two areas. So one is for your laptop or your tablet in this back area. And then you just have this kind of open space, which goes all the way down to the bottom. So if you just had documents or thinner items that you can just kind of put in there. But I just want to let you know, it is not suspended at the bottom of this main area. So I wouldn't put a laptop in here. The laptop would be here. This area is suspended and this area is not. And then when we are looking over at the Techonaut has a compartment right here, and this is just a singular area for your laptop or tablet or anything like that. A couple of other notes is that between the Bixi and the Synik have kind of a flat bottom and padded bottom. So the Bixi probably has the most ability to stand up on its own. The Synik doesn't really, because it is kind of slanted downwards, even though it's got a padded bottom. And then the Techonaut has almost like a zero ability, just because it's kind of floppy. There's no padding at the bottom or anything like that. And that's just another reason why I really like the Bixi. It's just got a little bit more of a square structure to it. So it's just nice and easy for you to open and access everything and to see all of your content. It's got more organization, just kind of in this main area. But yeah, that's essentially a comparison between these three Tom Bihn bags. So let's wrap this video up. You're wondering which Tom Bihn backpack is going to be right for you. Well, to be honest, it really just comes down to personal preference, because what I like in a bag is probably not going to be what you like or what you're looking for. But if I had to choose one, I really just like more of the traditional style, which is the Bixi, where they have three dedicated compartments. You know, you got your admin section, you have your main compartment, and then you also have a dedicated laptop compartment, and you also have an exterior water bottle pocket. So those are just kind of like things that I'm I personally like. And but yeah, hopefully this video helped you. If it did, please like and subscribe, and definitely don't forget to follow me on Instagram at Desy31.